All right, here we go. Episode 7, I think it is. I could be wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. It's episode 7. Definitely a lot more travel this week. Some great locations. Some interesting stuff around Starlink and power and all that sort of stuff, making sure that the office is powered up. And, all new locations. And then doing the U-turn at Cooktown and starting to head south. So jump in, have a look. You know, this is a travel channel because I'm traveling, but it's really behind the scenes of working and traveling. There's lots of travel channels. You can go watch heaps of other travel channels and they're awesome. But this is me after 50 years old, building this life on the road. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it. Comments, feedback, anything like that would be amazing. Chat soon. Happy Sunday. All right, start of a new episode. Happy Monday for me. So I'm moving on from the little hip camp here in Gelatin. Awesome little hip camp. Gelatin's literally here and behind me. All of my socials is done. I'm off to Cooktown, but I won't be in Cooktown till tomorrow. So I'm going to go about 100 k's up the road. Cooktown's only a couple of 100 k's. We're going to go about 100 k's up the road and set up and actually work for the day. It's just a gravel pit. But this has been a beautiful little hip camp. Everything's beautiful, open. The horse was eating while I was making my dinner. Great spot, well worth it. It's called Cool Green Vibe, I think it's called, in Gelatin. You can't miss it. It's literally in town, which there isn't a town. But so yeah, moving on. Socials are done, and now it's time to get up the road in time to set up for the day and actually do the big job. But yeah, here we go. Happy Monday, happy new episode. All right, part 2 of Monday. So I am parked up at a gravel pit about 15 kilometres south of Lakeland. I'm just getting some static photos, me with the laptop. I did one, a little bit of a talking head one, talking about the buyers advocacy work. So just getting a little bit of that done for tomorrow morning because I will be gone early tomorrow. There's no point in hanging around here. I will be lickety split. So yes, getting some static stuff done now. I'll have all of the filming done. There's a couple more. I'm going to do a panning shot of the laptop and the gravel pit in the background. I'm going to do potentially a shot of me talking on the mobile phone. All work-related content. I don't have to use it all tomorrow, but it all creates great B-roll and footage for future reference. You can use them at any point. It doesn't have to be the very next day. So getting all that done now. G'day mate, happy bird in the background. So yes, getting that sorted out. Filming will be done in the next 5 minutes and then I'm just going to, might go for a little bit of a walk and have a bit of a look around, but there's nothing here. We are literally in the middle of nowhere. Anyway, happy days. Okay. Tuesday morning, so left the little gravel pit just the other side or just the southern side of Lakeland, and I'm now in Cooktown, which you can see. So this is my office vibe for the day. I'm going to get set up to do the buyers advocacy work. All of my socials are done, and socials now for the rest of the day will just be incidentals around what I'm seeing. And then I'm going to go out to a caravan park just on the northern side or the northwestern side of Cooktown. And I'll probably stay there for 5 days until Sunday morning, at which point I'll be blasting my way back down south, probably down towards Cairns, but not Cairns inland. So anyway, let's get it done, get some work done, and we'll see you later. Okay, so I'm just getting my content done, just finishing up my Happy Juice post and uploading reels and shorts to all other platforms. But here's the drama. So I'm parked at Endeavour River Escape. I think I might have said that. The problem is it's absolutely surrounded by trees, which is amazing. The sun is going to rise there and set there. Is solar going to be enough to sustain this for a couple of days? We'll see as the day goes on. But almost more importantly for working completely remote is Starlink is pointing at those. So I couldn't have it on top of the caravan. I actually had to put Starlink on top of the car because the only line of sight was up through there. And to be honest, it's patchy. So if I was having a day where I needed to make a lot of phone calls, it'd struggle. It's dropping in and out. If all I'm doing today is research and time on the internet, then I'll probably be okay. I am going to go into Cooktown this morning and have a look around, but I'm going to take my laptop and I'm going to take Starlink. So this is where work is a priority over location. Certainly Monday through Friday. Anyway, they're the joys. Catch you later. So today is Wednesday. Bye. Okay, today is Thursday. Last full day here at Endeavour River Escape. Went for a walk this morning down to the river. Oh my goodness, it's spooky down there. But anyway, that's all part of it. And yeah, we'll get some work done. It's a stunning spot, but the challenge with this location for me has been solar and Starlink, and probably not in that order, probably Starlink more than solar, because yesterday I've got a huge solar system, so even a couple of hours of full sunlight is going to charge me back up. But solar has Starlink has sat on top of the cruiser on and off for the last couple of days, but today's the last day, as I said, and the turnaround, so I'll be starting to head back south towards Fraser Coast. And one of the things that I really wanted to highlight around working remotely and choosing remote work is you've got to treat a work day like a work day. So I'm not pretending I'm doing little bits here and there. I'm literally sitting down, getting work done. It just so happens I can do it from these locations. And I think that's really the takeaway of this life. If you're going to do remote work, especially for a company, and you think you're just going to get away with whatever, then it's never going to last long because you're cheating. Whereas I'm not cheating. This is the life. I've been on the road for nearly 3 years, and it's taken a while to find these opportunities. But anyway, there you go. Thursday, Endeavour River Escape has been beautiful. It's a little bit cloudy today, so we'll see how solar goes. And then off tomorrow. There you go. Take care. All right. Happy Friday. I'm just talking a little bit quietly because it's still pretty early. It's 6:30. It's pack-up day for me, so caravan and cruiser are now connected. All of my socials are done. I've got a reel that's scheduled to come out at 7 o'clock, which is kind of the last day here at Endeavour River Escape. Everything is done. Inside of the van's packed up, and I'll be heading into Cooktown, and I'll work in there pretty much for most of the morning, and then I'll be heading down to the Lion's Den. But I'm an early riser. I can't sort of sit around and just cruise and whatever for the morning. I do actually have to get moving. That's just how my brain's wired. But all of my socials are done because I did the filming for it yesterday and then just scheduled it all today. I've got a couple more that I will put out as the morning goes on, just as a bit of filming this morning. But we are on the road and officially heading south. Happy Friday. So here's a reality check for you. I'm just waiting for the museum in Cooktown to open, and I'm sitting in the cruiser, so it opens at 10:30, and I'm just getting some work done. Anyway, there you go. Never a bad time to open the laptop and get it done. Work, remote, life balance, something like that. Anyway, bye. Okay, today is a classic Instagram versus travel reality. From having lunch at the iconic Lion's Den to defrosting a fridge in a gravel pit. That's just how it rolls. You've just got to roll with it. These things happen, and days are just all about building layers. There you go. Alright, so gravel pit done and dusted. I'm just heading down to a camp down, it's called West Mary something or another, so I'm going to go down there and have a look. It's a paid campground. I will decide. It's about 107 k's. I'm just going to cruise down there as I'm making my way down towards Mareeba. Socials are done. Had a quick scan of realestate.com for any new properties for the buyers advocacy stuff, of which there's nothing. We are looking to put an offer in on a property down in Tassie at the moment, so I will potentially contact the agent post the open today to see how they're going with offers. But today's just a bit of a day about just cruising my way south, and that will be it. If there's anything noteworthy, I'll keep you updated. So today is Saturday. Bye for now. Okay, happy Sunday. Today is the last day of filming needed for this week behind the scenes. So I'm at Rifle Creek Rest Area, which is just a little rest area about 1 kilometre north of Mount Malloy, the little township there. The creek is in behind me, Rifle Creek. Walked into town, had a bit of a look around. I'm going to park up here for 2 days. Gets busy in the afternoon, and then a lot of movement in the morning, people moving on. But I'm only going down to Mareeba tomorrow, so not a lot of filming needed today, just sort of socials ad hoc. I don't put any pressure on needing to do anything, but this is a good little free stop. About 100 metres up there is toilets. There is a shower. It seems in okay condition, but I don't really need anything. Tomorrow I will be in Mareeba on power and water. Washing, all of that sort of stuff done will be done there. And then from Mareeba I'll be heading down to Charters Towers, Emerald, and then across to Rockhampton into that sort of final stretch. So that's about it. All the socials have been done for the week. It's been a pretty good week, and still finding my feet with the buyers advocacy stuff, but enjoying that immensely. Working on the road is good. My brain needs that routine, so I'm really enjoying it. Anyway, happy Sunday.